I'm Antre'chelle, the electric personality. Are you hungry? Good. We're having smoothies today on this episode of Eating with Sis.
Hello everyone, my name is Mimi Irvin. I am known as Fitness, Fashion, and STEM. I started out as corporate chick through my social media journey, evolving into fitness and my STEM advocacy. Situation recreation. Do you hear that word recreate? That means you have the ability to change and do whatever it is you want to do. You guys, I am 42. This journey will not stop here. I've started through corporate chick. I have evolved into a fitness athlete. I advocate for STEM. It's all full circle for me. I've recreated myself because life does not stop. I am so excited to be here eating with Sis.
We having smoothies today on this episode of Eating with Sis because my girl, the one, the only social media influencer, a fashion guru, corporate chick, I'll let her tell you who she is, but Miss Mimi Irvin is here sitting down with us. We're having smoothies today. Because Mimi, we're going to talk about situation transformation because Mimi has did a whole new glow up transformation, not only on her social media outlets, but in her life. Whoop. Amen.
Amen.
All right. That made me nervous. Oh, Mimi, this is good.
It's good. This is good.
Yeah, Mimi hit me to these smoothies. I don't know, but this is delicious.
Good.
So what is in that green protein?
This one is almond milk, banana, peanut butter, and protein powder.
So why do we need all of that?
The protein, because right now for competition, and I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more about competition because I'm lifting more. I need the protein for my body. The almond butter, peanut butter is just another component of protein, and the bananas gives it a nice sweet taste.
Okay, well I'm lightweight. I got a apple juice, banana, strawberry.
Well, you gotta start somewhere. You got your fruits.
Hey man,
there you go.
Yay.
Claim your fruit servings for the day.
Thank you. So let's talk about why we're having smoothies. So Mimi, tell us a little bit about this new weightlifting, powerlifting competition life. What happened? How did we get here with the guns and all of this?
How did we get here? Wow. So the journey started by way of divorce, filing for divorce, actually 2016, the end of 2016. And 2017, January, I was like, man, I had to get my mind off of it. So it initially just started with just exercising, wanting to tone, reached out to a good friend of mine who was a trainer at the time. She still is, my trainer, Sunny Fitness. And I was like, look, just want to lose a few pounds. And I started from there. My body started transitioning like within the 4 months into the lifting and working out. And she was like, you should think about competing. What is competing? Bikini? No. No. So anyway, that summer when Essence July came around, I really saw a change in my body. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. Competition was in August. Got on stage, won my pro card. And from there, it's just been a journey since then. I've since won other previous, pro cards and yeah.
So this is why this is so fascinating because Mimi, you are not, and you wasn't a big lady. You wasn't always petite frame, smaller frame. But what was it about you and your body that you said, for you, I gotta do something?
Well, you the one who see yourself without clothes on, right? So you see what's on the outside, but I saw what was behind all that. And like I said, I wasn't big, but there was things that I still wanted to work on and to make me more confident and feel good about myself on the inside when no one else is not looking. And so that's what initially triggered it too.
You said something that I want to touch on because I can definitely relate to it. You said you went through a divorce. And what people don't realize is that divorce is a very ugly thing. It's a separation. It's a death of a relationship that once was. Without, as much as you feel comfortable, talk about the changes that happened to you as a woman, going through that. Because you didn't have an ugly divorce.
No.
Yeah, I didn't have an ugly divorce either. But so you would think that it shouldn't have been that hard.
Right.
But talk about the changes that you went through, even in a civil, cooperative divorce.
Well, like you said, so for me, I got married very young, 21 actually. And so I was with my ex-husband for almost half my life, and it was just a part of me. It's a part of who you are. And, luckily for us, our relationship is really, really good, where we were able to still, and we are still friends. But emotionally, that's something you can't predict on how you feel. And the feeling of, it's almost like someone's just like, Mary J. Blige said in one of her songs, it's like a punch in your liver or your lung or whatever. That's how it really felt. And I found through that moment, once I got through that, I was going to be okay. And I think that's the key in any decision. It's that fear of, am I going to be okay? And the truth is you are. You're going to be okay.
So would you say the working out, the lifting, the shifting your mind, or focusing on yourself and your body, did that help with the transition?
Oh, yes, definitely. It helped because working out for me is a release, just like everyone has a release in whatever they find, the hobby, what have you, reading, what have you. It truly was a release mechanism for me.
So take us to competition. So you get there, you've worked hard to get here. And you walk in, you see your competitors. Tell me the things that went through your mind.
For my first competition, I didn't know what to expect. So it really wasn't a fear. It was like, oh, wow, okay, I'm going to do this. So I didn't even know. Yes, I saw my competitors there, but it was like, oh, I'm here. So the confidence and, all that was just there because I didn't know what to expect. Now it's different. Now that when I compete, you're worrying about, oh, what are the other competitors going to look like? Or when you get there, you're like, but the first one, it wasn't like that. And I think that's the organic and genuine feeling that I wish I could have with the ones coming forward. But that one was special.
So you won.
I won.
Did you feel like a bad bitch?
What? Yeah. I was coming up on 40. I think I was just coming up on 40. My body was in the best shape at that time. My sons were even like, dang, Mom, I didn't know you was doing all that. They saw me working out, but they was like, dang, Mom, So yeah, I felt like a bad bitch.
Yeah. See, people don't talk like that.
Yeah,
I had to bring it out of it. Yeah, because just think as a viewer, not just only of you as my girlfriend, but just as my sister, watching you. Now, girl, you made me want to do some sit-ups. No, I didn't do it. I ain't done it, but you really have inspired. Even me, I love seeing you. I love watching you. And especially now that I'm coming up on 40, I'm like, dang, like, it's now time to do that. So let's talk about 40, because this is 40.
42.
Come on, 42. 42.
Yeah.
So you're here now. What happens now? Because I'm not even there yet, but what happens now over here in 40?
It's you do you. You do you. Don't worry about what others think. And that's so hard, easier said than done. But really, coming into your 40s is like, no. And it's okay with saying no. We hear so many different people say that, celebrities, other panels that you go to, saying no. But that is hard to do.
So is it to the point to where you just cussing anybody out just because you feel like you're not there yet?
Not there. It's I'm more of a silence. I get silent on you.
You are. That's my girl.
So it's like, that's my cussing out. Yeah.
But you are, it's more of a taking a stand of like, nah, this is not what we doing.
This is not what we doing.
That's a good one. So let's talk about 50 reps.
Fitty Raps.
Excuse me, Fitty.
Fitty, yes.
Fitty Raps. Fitty.
Yes.
Let's talk about the name.
Yes.
Let's talk about how we came up with this. What is Fitty Raps and where can I get mine?
Yes. Okay, so working out, I'm gonna do that. My hair is thick, my hair is curly. I started wearing wraps that was very similar to this, and I was getting a lot of questions on it. Where'd you get it from? Where'd you get it from? As an entrepreneur mindset and one who always has ideas, you always know that there's really nothing new under the sun. It's how can you make it better? So if people are asking you about something and you can produce it, by hell, do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it your own brand. And that's what I did. And prayed about the name. I didn't know what I was going to call it. They call me Sauce when I work out, go Diana Sauce at that. But that name was taken. And that's another thing. You're going to fall into or run into roadblocks. Keep going, and I prayed about the name, and Fitty Rap is where it came from.
Boom, Fitty Raps. So you made this huge transition. You already had a social media presence with your amazing vintage fashions with Corporate Chick. Do people still remember who the Corporate Chick is?
I think from my day ones, yeah, they do. I actually posted about that recently, but I think a few remember Corporate Chick.
Do we want to remember her? Are we good where she served? And
I think it was a season because I felt like I was boxing myself in. I was corporate, but I was so much more than that. And I'm Mimi Irvin, the vintage influencer, Mimi Irvin, the fashionable mom, the fitness, the pro fitness athlete, the STEM advocate. That's who Mimi Irvin is. And I didn't want to be forced in this box. So whatever I want to post on or whatever I want to talk about is going to be in those lanes.
Yeah. Because you have become more vocal. Like, it is amazing to see you. You are a true STEM advocate, girl. Like, it just seems like already a beautiful butterfly, but you have even emerged like even more beautiful colors to your wings. And now you're like the face of STEM, How did that happen?
It's crazy how things go full circle. So I was in corporate, engineering is my background. I was doing the fashion. I was trying to separate the two. No. Why do that? And so I was approached to do a session on creative engineering. Right brain, left brain. How do I create my ideas while being an engineer? And that's where Got STEM Style was born. Because it's like, yes, you have a STEM background and you should go into having some technical background because that's where it's going. But why can't you be stylish with it? And I wanted to make it attractive for young girls. And that's how that developed. And yeah, it's been great. But another thing with going down your journey, once you get into that, you realize that there's a lot of other people doing it, but stay focused. You fit.
We were talking a little earlier before we started taping about the ugliness of social media and how social media will cause you to feel as though what you're doing is not good enough. It will cause you to feel like, hey, I need to be doing more, or man, I'm not doing enough. Talk to, the effects of social media in your life and in your creation and in your branding.
Well, from Corporate Chick and then deciding I'm going to go to Mimi Irvin, I lost followers that way as well. And it hurt, but I'm like, at the end of the day, I don't really know these people personally. And it's okay, because I unfollow people too, right? It's just understanding that you have to believe in yourself. Disconnect sometime. I'll scroll quickly, see what's going on, but I focus on me and not getting yourself distracted by others, because you have to realize that what you see may not always be the true story.
Honey, that deserves a toast right there. Yes. That was good, baby. That was good. Toast to you, my queen, my friend, my girlfriend. Yes. Oh, yeah. Please, if you would. That was it. Like,
oh my God, that was so what? It's over.
I was gonna tell you to toast to the audience, but you had already did that. Like you had already dropped them gems and them nuggets. Like, girl, we done. dang. Oh, you see how that was?
Well, I gotta plug my stuff.
Baby, tell them how we find Fitty Wraps where I can get mine. Tell them, plug everything and hit it.
Fitty Wraps, www.fittywraps.com. On social media, Instagram is Fitty Wraps, and on Facebook is Fitty Wraps. Catch the drip.
Ooh, catch the drip.
There you go.
Child, we might need to eat smoothies more often or eat it with Sis. Oh,
this was great.
Yes, it was, my sis.
You.
I enjoyed you. I love you so much. And it's been a great journey. And thank you so much for watching Eat It With Sis. I'm your host, Antre'chelle, the electric personality. See you next time. This came out real good here. Watch Eat It With Sis every Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Central, exclusively on my website, Antre'chelle.com.